finding the right dog trainer in Worcester can feel, well, a little overwhelming, right? So this explainer is going to walk you through everything you need to know so you can make a really great choice for both you and your dog.
Just picture it, a totally calm walk through Christmas Run Park, or maybe you're navigating the busy farmer's market downtown with your perfectly behaved buddy. The right training makes these everyday things so much more enjoyable and, honestly, way less stressful.
Okay, to help you find that perfect fit, we're going to cover 5 main areas. We'll kick things off with what makes a professional qualified. Then we'll look at different training programs and some of Wooster's local rules. After that, I'll show you some awesome local spots to practice. And finally, we'll arm you with the must-ask questions for any trainer you're thinking about hiring. All right, first up, let's talk about what actually makes a great trainer. It really boils down to 2 things: their training philosophy and their professional credentials. Okay, so you'll hear this term a lot: positive reinforcement. It's really the gold standard for modern trainers, and it's the most effective and humane way to go. Basically, instead of using fear or physical corrections, it's all about rewarding the behaviors you want to see. This helps build an amazing, trusting relationship with your dog. So how can you be sure a trainer is up to date on these modern methods? Well, you look for professional certifications. For general good manners and training, something like a CPD-TKA is a great sign. It means they've passed some tough exams. Now, if you're dealing with more serious stuff, like major anxiety or aggression, you're going to want to look for an even more advanced certification, like one from the IABC. Okay, so once you know what to look for in a pro, the next step is getting practical. We're talking about the different types of programs available and, of course, what they cost, right here in the Wooster area. So this table gives you a pretty good idea of the typical costs for dog training around Wooster and Wayne County. A 6-week group class, for instance, usually runs between $130 and $220. And then you see that big jump for something like a board and train, right? That's because it's super intensive. Your dog gets 24/7 care and training. Of course, all these prices can shift a bit based on a trainer's experience and exactly what they offer. So which one is right for you? Well, it really depends on your goals. Group classes are fantastic for general manners and for teaching your dog to stay focused even with other dogs around. But if you're dealing with specific problems at home, like your dog jumping all over guests or snatching food off the counter, private lessons are perfect because the trainer can see the problem right where it happens and help you fix it on the spot. Good training isn't just about what happens inside your house. It's also about being a great, responsible dog owner out in the Wooster community. And that means you've got to know the local rules and ordinances that apply to everyone with a dog. The first and probably easiest rule to remember is about leash length. When you're out in public here in Worcester, your dog's leash can't be longer than 6 feet. That is, unless you're in a park or area that's specifically marked as off-leash. It's a really important safety rule for everybody. There are a couple of other key things to be aware of. Here in Wayne County, any dog over 3 months old needs to be licensed every year. To get that license, which you get from the county auditor's office, you just need to show proof that their rabies vaccination is up to date. It's a simple process, but it's super important for the health and safety of the whole community. Okay, so you know the rules. You're getting the training. Now, where can you go to practice all these new skills? Worcester has some really wonderful local spots that are basically the perfect real-world classrooms for you and your dog. For off-leash stuff, like really nailing down that come command, the Wooster Dog Park over at Shellen Park is definitely your go-to. For on-leash practice, you've got some great choices. Oak Hill Park has those nice paved paths, which are perfect for working on a focused walk. And then you've got the beautiful trails at Sechrist Arboretum or around the College of Wooster, which are great for working on your dog's focus with all the natural sights and sounds. All right, you're almost there. You know about methods, programs, and local resources. So let's wrap this up with the most important questions you should be asking any trainer before you decide to hire them. This is what's going to help you make that final choice with total confidence. Make sure you ask about their training philosophy and their certifications. That's how you know they're using modern, humane methods. It's also really important to ask how they'll create a plan that's customized for your dog's specific needs. And don't forget this one, ask how they track progress and what kind of follow-up support they offer after the main training is finished. Just remember, you're not just hiring someone to teach your dog to sit. What you're really looking for is a partner, someone who's going to guide you with kindness and expertise, and who can help you and your dog build a really happy life together, right here in our community. The effort you're putting in right now to find the right trainer and then practice these skills, It's going to pay off in so many ways. We wish you the absolute best on your training journey, and we really hope you get to enjoy all the wonderful things Wooster has to offer with your well-mannered canine companion by your side, whether you're just relaxing at home, walking around town, or visiting with friends and family.